Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The video I got planned for today, one of the videos I got planned at least. I try to do at least, one a day. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked on other things, but the video I decided to do today, I've wanted to do for the last few days. And now I finally kind of found time to finally do it. And it's talk about who at this point, right now, I know it's still early in the season, but I thought I'd look at who of these teams needs Conor Bedard the most. And, I figured I would finally get around to taking a look at that. But before I get into that, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, it'd be awesome if you hit that subscribe button down there. And, if you've been here before and you haven't quite gotten around to it, it'd be awesome if you hit the subscribe button too. I'm trying to see how close to 1,000 subscribers I can get by the end of the year. And it would be greatly appreciated to see if I can get somewhere close to that. That would be fantastic, and I would certainly love to have you guys on that ride with me. So, with that said, now instead of putting the bottom 5 teams, I did the bottom 6. Because I thought, these are the teams that really have showed that they're really not that good. And it's like, who could use Conor Bedard the most? And, number 27th overall in the league is San Jose at 6-11-3. They have 15 points. Not real good. They've got some talent. Erik Karlsson is looking good. But San Jose as a whole is just, they're not good. Not very good at all. And I think Conor Bedard could really help that team. The Buffalo Sabres, of course, are right below them. They started off great. Now they've kind of fallen off. They've lost 8 in a row. And it's just, everything seems to be going wrong for them. They're 7-11-0. They haven't won or lost a game in overtime. Well, they haven't suffered an overtime or shootout loss yet. So they're 7-11-0. That's 14 points. Again, they looked fantastic to start the year. We were thinking, hey, maybe the Sabres can finally pull something. Can finally, keep this going. No. Unfortunately not. They have lost 8 in a row, and it literally seems like the wheels are literally falling off of them. The Arizona Coyotes, they're kind of where we thought they might be, but they're still kind of scrappy. They're 6-9-1. Now some of these teams have played 2 or 3 more games than the other, but because, let's see, 17. San Jose's played 20 games. Arizona's only played 16. So, there's definitely a discrepancy in some of these. So, there's a lot of these I think are going to move up or down. But, Arizona's kind of where we thought they would be. They're not that, they're not real good, but they're not horrible though either. They're still hanging around. And Arizona is, they don't really have a lot of big name stars. They've got Keller, they've got Chychrun. Who else really? Not really anybody else. So Arizona, I think, could really benefit from Conor Bedard also. A team that we definitely thought would be better is the team that's 30th, and that's the Ottawa Senators. what in the world is going on with them? I mean, they made some splashes. They made some signings. I mean, they looked, they made trades. They looked really good. I mean, they really did. They looked really good, at least on paper. But it's not really translating to the win columns. They're 6-10-1 for 13 points. Definitely expected them to be better with Kachuk, with Stutzla, with Giroux. I think Kirby Doc went there. We expected more out of Ottawa. So seeing them in 30th is definitely a little disappointing, I would say. But, could they use Conor Bedard? Oh, absolutely they could. Team in 31st, Columbus. That's wow. I mean, another team you kind of expected more out of, but then you really kind of didn't. But, seeing them 6-10-1, they have 13 points also. I don't know. I mean, their goaltending hasn't been great. They signed Johnny Gaudreau, which we were thinking, hey, that might be a pretty good signing. It couldn't hurt. Well, it hasn't really benefited a whole lot, unfortunately. So could they use Conor Bedard? Absolutely. And the team that is currently 32nd, this is a team, they've got some really good young players, a pretty decent goaltender, but they're just kind of, they're not the great, they're just not doing that hot either, and that's the Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks are 5-12-1. I mean, 11 points, 32nd in the league. Ooh, ouch. So, that's not the greatest. That's not the greatest either. Now, some of the other teams that were above San Jose that could use him too, you had Vancouver is currently 26th, and I think Chicago is above them at 25th. Could they use Bedard? Absolutely, they could. But I was trying to think, where, who could be, who legitimately could have a shot at winning the lottery, and that's where I think it's these 6 teams currently. Like I said, it's early in the season. This is something that, we could probably revisit later on in the year to see who's sitting where and, if they could benefit from it. But as of right now, these bottom 6, it's not, playoffs most likely is not going to happen for any of these teams. The one team I thought really could have made the playoffs is Ottawa. I mean, Ottawa, there was more expected from them. And seeing them currently 30th overall, it's definitely disappointing. But let me know what you guys think. I'd love to know what you guys think. Which of these teams currently, like I said, this is just currently, which of these teams could use Conor Bedard the most? Which team do you think would benefit the most from being able to win the draft lottery and draft Conor Bedard number 1? I think any of these teams would be a good fit for him. And if, personally, my opinion, like I said, this is just my opinion. You guys let me know in the comment section who you guys think would benefit the most from him. Personally, for me though, the teams that I would really like to see potentially get him is either San Jose or Ottawa. I think it would be fantastic to see one of those two teams get him. I think also, though, if there's a team that's not currently on this list, Vancouver, I wouldn't mind seeing him in Vancouver either. But, of all, and all of these teams could use him. But like I said, personally, Vancouver would be great, but San Jose or Ottawa, I think, are the two teams that I would like to see. And you know, it just that's kind of how that goes. I would love to see it. I'd love to see who could get him, and you know, we'll see. But again, I'd love to know what you guys think, and yeah, I don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting, but again, I'd love to know I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Who do you think could use him the most? Like I said, my my personal opinion, it's either San Jose or Ottawa. I'd love to know what you guys think. And you know, hopefully you guys were able to make it all the way to the end of the video. And you know, if you haven't, if you're either new or you haven't quite done so already, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit like and subscribe. And yeah, so the Conor Bedard sweepstakes as of right now. Like I said, we'll probably revisit this later on in the year, but you know, as of right now, these are the bottom 6. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't done so already, it would be awesome if you hit like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.